Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? We're ready to do this thing. Halloween Fest. What's going on, guys?
Nothing
Hey,
much, hanging out with some friends.
All right. All
heck
right.
yeah. Halloween
All right.
Fest plowing forward, my friends. Here we
That's
go.
right. That's
With the
right. Tonight we're
bonus movie night. This was not even in
exactly.
the original plans.
That's right. So this is a bonus movie. We've been having a blast. So tonight we're going to be doing a watch party for Halloween 5, the revenge
Ooh.
of Michael Myers. I've got Coriander with me. We got Katie from Poppin' the Popcorn, Stephen from Craving Something Scary, and a special guest,
Hey,
Gory B Movie. What's going on?
welcome.
Hey!
All
I love
right.
that these movies have the same titles as the Pink Panther movies.
This
Return,
is this
Revenge, and
is curse.
Curse, yes.
Wow.
It's very true. It
You
is.
know, you are the first person that has really just kind of put that out there for me. Wow. And
I
you're
need
so
my little
right.
clip for you, Night. The little oop.
Yes.
Oh.
I love that. Oh man. Well, for you guys that are in the live chat, thanks for hanging out with us. We see you guys. We'll just say a quick hello to some of y'all. We got outside the nine.
Yeah, outside the night.
Hey.
Moonlight Bay's in the chat. Halloween 5 is my favorite out of all the movies. All
Nice.
right. Welcome to
Okay.
the chat. Welcome, welcome. And we've got Denver's in the chat saying hello, everybody. First time here. Do I get the movie on
Nice.
Amazon Prime? Sure, you do. I did put the
Yes.
link in the chat, and I will put it in the chat again. But we're going to be, some of us are going to be watching it on Amazon Prime using the watch party feature, but it's also streaming on Shutter as well. And also, if you have it on physical, you can watch it that way too. Um, let's see, what's up, Happy? Happy's in the chat.
Hey.
We got Johnny Lawrence. All right, the
Oh,
Karate
Johnny.
Kid.
How's Eagle Fang, baby? Eagle Fang all the way.
I love that. Oracle's in the chat. We got Sarah and Travis. What's up, Travis? We got Brett's in the chat. All
Hey,
right.
Brett.
Yes, I did send you, Brett. I'm glad you're here, buddy.
What's up? Now it's Dark's in the chat. All right.
Nice.
Adam, Ghostface Fanatic. What's going
There you
on?
go.
All right. Very cool. Jason's in the chat. Jonathan. All right. Very cool to see all of you guys. Very, very cool. And Brandon. What's up? Brandon's in the chat.
Hey, Brennan.
What's
Hey,
going
man.
on?
Brandon,
Good
hey!
to see you. Long time no see. Pittsburgh Nelly, what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
of course, we've got the blackest
Blackest
eyes.
eyes. The
The
devil's
devil's
Eyes.
eyes. Go home, Michael.
eyes.
I love it. I love it. All right. Oracle saying it's very rare for me to do a watch along with you guys, so this is going to be fun. Thank you so much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Heck
Karen's
yeah.
in the chat too. What's up,
Hey,
Karen?
Karen.
Hey, Karen.
All right. Danny saying, how come you guys are bypassing 6? It's not the best film, but to me, has the best fall Halloween atmosphere since the first film.
I mean,
Well, do you want to answer that, Steven?
well, I was going to say, first of all, there's 12 movies there's 12 movies here.
Right.
So there's going to have to be some that we have to bypass, right? It's
Mm,
just the nature of the game.
yeah.
Um, unfortunately. But
Yeah.
go ahead, Knight. Go ahead.
Well, and also, I mean, well, that was the biggest thing. We only had so many weeks we were doing this, but we tried to pick the ones that kind of worked the best
Hmm.
because I had done a watch along for the OG 78 for our good
Mhm.
friend Val for her birthday. And we wanted to make sure we had Season of the Witch involved because a lot of times people don't give it enough love. And 4 and 5 kind of go together really well with Danielle Harris. And then, of course, we have to do H2O.
Yes.
And then we only had enough time for the newer movies. So that's kind of how we picked them. Process
If
of
you
elimination.
want some Curse of Michael Myers, though, on Friday, I will be doing a live stream discussion of it over on my channel with Drum Dums, The Movie Massacre, and Haunted by Horror.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Absolutely. And also, you've gone over the Rob Zombie movies.
Yeah, I'm doing it
So,
backwards. So I've already done the David Gordon Green ones. I've done the Rob
Yep.
Zombie ones. Now we're going to 6, and then the following week it's 13 weeks of Halloween. So I'll keep going up until Halloween night when you and Craven are
Yes.
joining me for 78, and then the following
Yeah.
week Danny and I will review M's.
there you go.
Beautiful.
So it's no shortage of Michael Audrey Myers in the horror community. No
No.
shortage at all. And of course, we're talking about Michael Myers, and you got to have Marcus in here.
Marcus.
I shot him 6 times. What's going on? What's going on? So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be starting the movie up in a little bit. So for you guys, if you have it on physical, if you have it streaming, get yourself situated. For you guys that are watching it with us on Amazon Prime, I did put the link in the chat. I'm going to put it here again for anyone that has just jumped in. We want to make sure that we have our subtitles on.
Yes.
And I think that covers about all of that. Let's see. Yeah. So are you guys on the panel? You guys are all set?
Yeah, I've got it up on
Yep.
Shutter.
I got it up on
Okay.
Shutter too.
I'm at a
Okay.
watch party.
Okay, that sounds great. So for you guys in the live chat, we'll give you guys a few more seconds, and then we're going to get ready to go. Outside the 9 says I'm ready. All right, that was quick.
That's number 9 is awesome.
That was real quick. Oh man, very very cool. All right. Hey, what's up, Denisha?
Hey,
Hey,
Denisha.
All right. Pittsburgh Nelly says ready. All right. Brett says he has the subtitles on. All right.
Awesome, buddy.
Oh
Oh,
man.
gosh.
What's up,
I think
Michael?
there's not a watch party now with Brett where he doesn't tell me, okay, Craven, I got my subtitles on. That first
Denisha.
time he forgot. It's funny, inside joke. It's funny. Love
That's
it.
too funny.
You just need a meme of it now, of him saying that for
do.
super chat.
Okay,
Right.
Brett, you've been challenged. All right, man, because you're great at making this stuff up. So there you go. If you create a meme for you, yeah, a little inside joke. I know, it's hilarious. I love it. I'm glad you do it. Make a meme for me, man. I will throw that sucker up on live streams.
Nice. What's up, Strange Monkey? Strange
Hey,
Monkey's
Strange
in the
Monkey.
house.
What's up, man?
My man.
He's
Okay.
my man too. No, I'm kidding.
Katie,
I'm
what?
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, that was good. I didn't expect that. Katie, you
I'm just kidding.
come through with some good ones. Just when you least expect it, Katie's like, bam, gotcha.
Just drop
All
a
right.
bomb on you, baby.
Right? True enough.
No, I just
Oh.
do that sometimes to see what y'all are gonna do.
It works. It really
it's
works.
effective. Yeah.
It's very effective because when you drop those moments, it's like, wait a minute, did Katie just say that?
Yeah. And then she'll have that laugh, that little evil laugh, which I love.
Right.
It's like, oh,
Right.
Katie.
Too funny. All right, guys, we're gonna do the countdown. I'm gonna go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. When I say play, that's when we'll hit play, and let's get going on Halloween 5.
Oh,
man.
let's do it, guys.
All right. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh,
There we go.
hells yeah, baby. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna be less enthused. Did you guys know this was the last one before the David Gordon Green ones that had the pumpkins in the beginning?
No, I didn't know that.
No.
Huh.
We didn't have it in
Good
4,
point.
and then there was a big break until David Gordon Green.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Good
The
point.
minute I heard that music start, it all is coming back to me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I love the music in this one. I think it's really good.
Me too.
Mhm.
It's one of the
And,
better soundtracks, I think.
I think George P. Wilbur did a good job in part 4 as Michael Myers. The only thing I didn't like is they gave him a lot of padding. Like, why
Yeah,
you
they
padding on
did.
my boy so much?
I
But they got
know.
Don Shanks in this one, and Don Shanks has actually become really good friends with Danielle Harris. Like, they palled around a lot, so it's really cute to know that behind the scenes, they were really good friends.
Yeah.
And the reason they changed the mask is because George P. Wilbur's mask didn't fit him right. He has a larger head. So
Right.
In this one, they made mask out of a cast from Greg Nicotero's face, which is really weird. Greg Nicotero being one of the guys, prominently known for The Walking Dead. That's why he looks completely different.
Mm. Yeah, and it's no shade to Don Shanks because he basically was doing, what they were saying for him to do. But the mask, man, I'm just telling you, it was just not only did it not look good, but they also just always left it untucked. And I remember as a kid when I first saw it, I was like, wait a minute, this is even more different than 4, you know? But I love Don Shanks, though. He was good in, what was that movie he did? Sweet 16? We did on Slasher Club? Yeah. Yeah, he was good in that.
Little recap to 4 here in case y'all forgot. There
Yeah.
was originally, this was supposed to be a very different movie originally. I don't know if you guys want these fun facts. I can tone it down. This was supposed to be a really different movie, and I was kind of excited because we get that cliffhanger at the end of 4
Right.
where she's going to be the killer. And that was the original pitch, is that in this next movie, Jamie was going to be killing people. Michael was going to be killing people. And then Michael goes after her because she's ruining his spree. And Rachel is caught in the middle trying to bring Jamie back and stop Michael. And ultimately, I guess the producers thought they thought it was like almost a parody of a Halloween movie. And so they went with this instead.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it would have been cool to see Jamie as a killer. Maybe not that idea, but I wish they would have worked with it more.
Yeah, that would have been kind of a cool idea.
Well, and the studio was behind a lot of that decision too, I don't know, maybe they just didn't have enough faith, or I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think, I think this movie, there's a lot of great things about this movie. But I must admit, when I was a kid and first saw it, I was a little disappointed because I wanted to see where they were going to go with the Jamie angle,
Yes,
Right.
I did. Same.
Yeah.
Sophie also sets up a lot of stuff where they hadn't had a plan. They actually didn't know who the Man in Black was at the end of this movie. They didn't know what they were going to do with that. They're just like, yeah, let future Halloween people figure this out. And it's like, I kind of wish that there was, if you're going to go in a different direction, have a plan.
Yeah.
But I actually like the Thorn trilogy. So.
It's definitely got a lot of good stuff in it. And I mean, obviously, you still have Loomis. So for me, that always makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
And in a way, it kind of works because Jamie really parallels Tommy Jarvis a lot. Tommy Jarvis, it seems almost at the end of his 4 that he might become a killer. And then the next one, he's struggling like she is in this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, he's okay. And then he's off having a kid. So, like, I ship them. I feel like that's the romance that never happened that should have.
Yeah, right. There he is. He's going to roll down the river about 20 feet.
Bless your sweet little heart. So people call this the witch mask, which guys, that's witchist. Don't say that. Or the alien mask. It looks very different. I wonder why it's so hard to get this mask right. Like, can't we just ask William Shatner, like, guy, can we like mold your face again?
Well, I think we've proven with the new trilogy, it's not hard to get right.
It's
exactly.
not. I had friends
if you care.
I've had friends who've made their own masks. I don't understand why these movies struggle so hard.
Right. Well, I just think they just didn't care enough. I really do.
Yep. They were just making a money. Right.
I mean, because this one is a lot different, man. I mean, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Something I want to point out as far as like positives here, the visuals in this one are top notch, especially when we get into the third act, when you get into this like really old like mansion. But even here, like these beautiful shadows, beautiful colors. It's not easy to do, especially on the budget they're working with.
Oh, watch out for Tukey.
Mm-hmm.
This parrot was such a little fanboy and basically slept with everyone behind the scenes to get into this movie. So, well, fun fact for you.
The bird knows what's up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Strange Munchkin mentioned the Dr. Death deleted scene. Originally, this person in the beginning here who finds Michael Myers was actually a much younger person who was obsessed with the occult. And that was changed to this person. I always think this is really sad It kind of almost reminds me of like Danny Trejo in the Rob Zombie one. Like this man, out of the goodness of his heart, rescues a
Yep.
stranger from death, cares for him, feeds him. I'm assuming changes him. And what does Michael do? What does he
Yeah.
do, guys? Come on.
That's right.
When you nurse a viper snake back to health, what does it do? It's a viper snake. It kills you. It bites you for it.
It's that whole scorpion and the frog thing, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, hey, Denisha, we're at 6 minutes and 40 seconds. I still love that ending to 4.
It was one of the best endings in the whole franchise.
So
And,
true.
you know, I
man.
don't know about you guys, but as a little girl who loved horror, this was the first Michael Myers movie that interested me. My mom showed me 78, but I'd already seen Friday and some of the other ones. I was like, oh, it's kind of slower pace because I was a dick as a kid. But these ones, like, I was like, oh, there's a little girl straight up because I love Tina from the Friday ones. And so this was like another entry point for me because it was a character that I could kind of, relate to a little bit. You feel like you're more part of the film. And I loved
Right.
Jamie so much. These ones had a special place in my heart as a kid.
Same here. Hey, Jack.
What's up,
What's
Jack?
going on?
How you doing?
Jack Stannis in the house.
Jack and I are going to be talking about this movie on the 13 Weeks of Horror over on my channel. He's the guest for this one.
Woohoo.
Oh boy.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There's
Look at
the
his wrist.
thorn.
Look at his wrist, Steven.
There it is, man.
is.
God,
No.
look how good she is, though. I mean, this is a small child.
Right.
Like, look how good
Yeah.
she is in her
She
freaking
is.
adorable
Yeah.
dinosaur pajamas. Girl, you're an
Mhm.
icon.
I said it when we did 4, she had so much weight on her shoulders, with these movies, and I think she did a hell of a job.
True.
Something else that's really cute about this movie, because she is the star, if you ask me. She is the star. But her mother complained that she got a really tiny trailer for both movies. And she's a little girl. And for this one, Donald Pleasance was like, that's not right. He actually gave her his much larger trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
This is a good shot coming up right there. That's a good shot. I just wish the mask was better, man. But it's all
Yeah, I
right.
know.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Greg Nicotero.
Yeah.
Why is your
Man.
face so weird and different? It's
Poor
not
old
weird. He has a
dude.
lovely face, but it doesn't look like William Shatner. Don't look like
I know,
William
dude.
Shatner.
You're talking about one of the most popular icons in sci-fi history. It's like, come on. Get that mask right.
The hard thing with these masks too is, different people playing them. And so, like, even in part 2 with Dick Warlock. He has a much larger face. By the way, Dick Warlock is he used to live in my town, which is cool. Him and his son have a music store here, which is cool. Avalon Music.
Oh.
Anyway,
That's cool.
Lance, who's the boombox guy. But yeah, the mask fit him completely different. So it looks so much different. One, because it had been not mistreated. It was like thrown under Deborah Hill's bed and,
Yep.
smoker house and everything. But also because he has a different size head. So I
Right.
understand some differences, but I still like the mask in 2. This one is just, it looks like a different character.
Yeah, the 1 and 2, it was all right. It wasn't too bad, and it kind of worked because it looked more grungy and dirty, and so you could also say, okay, well, it got messed up a little bit. I could deal with the 1 and 2.
There he is.
Yep,
Yeah.
the master.
Yes. Unhinged in this one.
Yeah,
Maybe,
right.
like, there's some crazy camera angles here. We're getting creative. Yeah. God. Okay, guys. Donald fucking Pleasance. That is actually his middle name. You should look it up. It's on Wikipedia. He's so good in this movie. I love how he progressively gets crazier with each movie. And in this one,
Yep.
he is like,
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll throw her to the wolves if it means I can get. I mean, he's almost like Ahab and Moby Dick. He is so obsessed with getting
he
Michael
is.
Myers. He doesn't care who gets hurt. Like, I
Yep.
love it so much. It's so crazy.
Right. Yeah.
All right,
I
Joel.
agree. And the thing about Ellie Cornell, that was probably one of the biggest things is kind of undercutting Rachel, and then of course her demise, which even Ellie Cornell was not a fan of. She was like,
She
"Look, if you're
wasn't,
gonna kill
yeah.
me, let's do it the right way."
Yeah.
Not a shower scene lame kill. This is a woman who survived a lot worse in 4. They did her
Teen-
dirty.
Yeah. Thanks, Jason.
Tina.
Good old Tina.
Oh, Tina. Tina's like up there. Tina's in a special category of characters in horror films for me, like with Franklin from Texas Chainsaw. Like
Right.
people who I kind of root for to die in the movie. Oh, here's the.
Yep.
Oh,
That's why I had to have that in the tribute video. It's like it's one of those moments. What's up, Million?
I saw
Hey,
someone said they
Million.
didn't know what they're dressing up as for Halloween this year. Dress up as Tina. I want to see pictures.
And then it gets
Get 'em.
serious.
Here's the
right.
real question, though, guys. The real question is Max or Sunday? Huh?
Probably Max.
Yeah.
Probably Max, yeah. Or forget both of them and just go with Tukey.
Tukey.
Brandon loves Tina.
Oh,
There you go.
Brandon and Tina. The evil child must die.
Yep. He's gone. The evil is gone.
God.
I love these old school Halloween decorations. That takes me back.
Yeah, it
That
does.
girl dies tonight.
That girl is poison.
We'll be hearing that later.
Right?
Last year at Halloween Horror Nights, they did Halloween Part 4, which is kind of cool. This year it was the 78, which was really rad. Wonder if they're ever going to do
Nice.
5. I get a lot of
Marcus,
hate.
they
Gets a lot
really
of hate.
did Rachel wrong, man.
Yeah.
They did. She's such a great character, you know?
She
cares
is. She was
about
one
her.
of the. She was one
Yeah.
of the. The relationship she had with Daniel Harris was one of the best parts about 4. You know,
It was.
like it really, really was, and I was so invested in them and the fact that they survived.
Yeah,
And then we come into this, and oh,
I
I'm
know.
telling you,
Like you say, if
I
you're
get
going to
a lot
go out big.
Yeah,
know?
Yeah.
she deserved better.
Mhm.
Reminds me a lot though of damn it, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the relationship between Kyle and Andy in Child's Play 2.
good point.
Where they're
Yeah,
like
Oh, yeah.
foster
Good point.
siblings and looked out for each other.
Oh, cool. Brett said that this house is in his movie. That's awesome, Brett.
That's
Oh, that is cool.
Because Brett's filming his fan film here in Salt Lake. Same place, same locations.
That's cool.
Nice.
I actually went to California a couple weeks ago, and in Pasadena, you guys see all like the 78 locations and some from Rob Zombie's Halloween. It was really cool to like go to Michael's house, go to Lori's house. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
awesome.
Strange
Man,
monkey.
I'm telling you guys, that house in Halloween Ends in the trailer, the red brick, it looks so reminiscent of this house,
Yeah,
man.
it does.
Hmm.
But yeah, a lot of these houses and stuff from these kind of films change, and you see them in person. It doesn't quite feel the same. One that did
Okay.
look exactly the same though is the Nightmare on Elm Street house. Looks exactly the same. So amazing.
Wow.
Thanks,
Well, here
Marcus.
she goes.
I still can't do
That dog
Loomis
is
like,
like,
you at
bitch, you
night.
color in the lines. I feel you, dog. Call that art. This kid
Right.
is
Man.
straight up. I am going to make you my lady by the end of this film.
Okay, you need to listen to Max at this point.
Right? You
Rachel,
think she-
what the hell?
the
Why did they
Rachel-
kill her in a shower scene? She deserved better. She deserved to go out like with her
I-
boots on. Go out fighting.
Ah,
there he is.
Yeah.
My man.
Max, all right?
Loomis has got an antenna, 6th sense for it.
I know.
Yeah, he does.
Those kids are just like Loomis. You get her ass on that shit.
Right?
He ain't fucking around. Mr. Barlow, like Salem's Lot. Pretty rad-tastical.
Hmm.
Sorry, looking at your chat. You can add it.
Hey, guys, we're at 16 minutes and 23 seconds.
She
Time.
deserves better than this. Also, what is the magic that is keeping this towel on?
I know, right?
I know, right?
I never
think
can
it's-
tie them properly, ever.
I think it's movie
Right.
I
tape.
can't either.
Movie tape.
Oh,
Now see, oh man,
dude.
Cliche. So cliche.
At that
Go
point,
back.
just
Look at
go.
Clips on them or something to keep them,
Just-
keep it like from not falling down or something.
So Danielle Harris, who plays Jamie here, she's really dedicated to this franchise, and especially because Jamie Lee Curtis is like ready to be, at least take a break from it, if not be done. She's already said that she wants to be in the next movie. She's tweeted about it. She loved being in the Rob Zombie film. She loved being in these two.
right?
But she really wants to come back, not just in the Halloween franchise, but playing the character of Jamie again. And I think I would love to see that as well.
Go.
She was supposed to be in 6, but they actually were
go.
going to pay her enough money for what she was worth, which really sucks.
Mhm.
There
So,
you go.
a lot of
I
people
give
hate
her-
this here with the cops. But Craven, you would know that it's actually supposed to be an homage to Last House on the Left, where they did something similar with the cops in that movie.
They did. Yes, they did
So in
something
that movie,
similar.
it works with what they're trying to do thematically. This movie just seems kind of out of place.
It doesn't
here it
fit right
comes.
with this movie.
There it is. Doo, doo, doo. Did you hear that?
Yes. Why am I squeezing the honk honk?
Denisha said she liked your Chucky outfit. And we love it.
Wow.
Mm-mm-mm. Wrong choice, bro.
Yes.
That kid. What? I'm a nice guy. You can tell he's going to be a nice guy when he's a teenager.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that kid?
Right?
All right, he's going to go full crazy Loomis. Count it down. Here we go.
Look how he's pulling the kid.
Get over here, boy.
Hey, look, watch this, watch this. He's pulling the
Oh,
kid's
fuck,
arm out
he's
of his
gonna-
socket.
He's in a mood today. He's going to go full crazy Loomis on me. Fuck
He's-
me.
he's-
This is why you
he's
don't
giving
attack your foster mother, because now there's no one to protect you.
Look,
Oh,
look how he threw the
man.
bear.
Yeah.
I gotta use that as a clip.
He should.
He gives 0 F's right now. Look at this.
Yes.
He's going to eat her face.
He's like over it. Oh.
Rachel
Dude.
just like, remember
Tell me
when I
what
used
you
to be
know."
a good, cool character? Now I take showers and do my hair.
Night, you gotta start saying that. Tell me what you know.
Jamie, please.
Poor girl's in tears, man.
Right?
She's so
Oh,
good.
man.
Oh, now it's
He
back
is
to
the best.
sausages and biscuits.
And it's so lame. Like, what are they doing here? Like, okay, you're doing this whole boob tease thing with her. Like, she deserves better than that. Oh, I do like
She
him in the closet
does.
there, though.
Yeah, now when you see Michael, yeah, and you're going to see a picture of him too.
Michael, Audrey. All right.
Right here.
Upset. I'm
Watch
gonna get
this.
some pizza.
Oh,
Right here. Watch it. Look at that. That's good.
that's
right?
good, man.
That's good.
I like
I
it.
wish it was the OG mask, but it's still good.
It's still good. I agree.
Wow. Michael's like, not yet. Marcus. Right. I just feel like Rachel would have been a little bit more on point than this,
I
The
would
Rachel
think
from
she'd be
part
on
4.
right after all that happened.
Right.
She'd be really on alert, really on
Well,
her
that's what
toes.
the actress said, too. She's like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I got some za. I'd share, but you guys are you guys live in the internet. It's so weird. It's so hard to hang out.
Okay, this is where you just get out of the house
Right.
Oh no.
or go get your pistol. You should have by now.
Mm-hmm.
Scissors, really, Michael? Scissors?
Now, see right there. That's when you
That's
know.
yeah. There's no more
That's
guessing.
that is the message from Captain Happy. Get out of there.
Oh man.
Oh, hell
Messed
no.
up. What'd you think of that? That was messed up, wasn't it?
It really is.
Here it comes.
Ooh,
12 years.
dude.
I remember nothing before 12 years.
How could you?
That's right.
This is acting 101, people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He would burn in hell.
That's right.
Mm.
Guys, maybe this is super calculated. Like, maybe Rachel knew Michael Myers was back. And she's like, oh, crap. Tina is screwed. Tina is screwed. She's kind of, kind of ditzy, kind of vapid. I need to be like bait, like in the movie Final Girls. I need to take a shower. I need to get Michael Myers to come at me. Then she gets distracted by the photo of Jamie. And when she gets killed. But she actually had a whole thing operation plan.
Hey,
Not your face.
Product
Just
placement time.
you never know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Got
Tina,
some Lay's
happy
potato
go lucky.
chips.
Yep.
Potato chips.
Girl.
She just scratched that record.
I was gonna say it didn't sound too good.
Thanks, Tina.
Poor Tina. Tina thinks she's in like a John Hughes movie. Or like,
She does.
And she don't
does.
know she's in a slasher film. Bless her
Right.
heart.
Right.
By the time
Like-
she realizes it, it's kind of too late.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Coming right out of like Uncle Buck or Ferris Bueller,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which are both amazing films, by the way.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Mm-mm-mm.
Cool Michael Myers doll.
I know, right?
Mm.
I don't think this is what I'd be doing if I was expecting to be at your house tonight
Mhm.
and you're not there. And
She's
Right.
she's just super comfortable in life.
yeah, she is.
Oh, she's like, fuck yeah! Character who's no
Right.
one's gonna remember. You're gonna die before me. We're okay. We're okay because you can tell Tina's like, I'm fucked. If Rachel's dead, I'm fucked. But no,
Right.
no, she's good. Anonymous blonde girl that nobody remembers. She's here.
Mm-hmm. Uncle Buck is a great movie, Denver.
Yeah, it is.
Really.
That movie, I've seen it so many times and it gets better. I love it. I just love that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite movies.
John Candy was so underrated and so brilliant.
Oh yeah, a legend, an absolute legend.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Man.
Just a look at him. He's basically like, hey guys.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Oh man.
Oh Lord. But you know what was weird in that scene? Like, and maybe she just didn't want to be scared, but Tina got like freaked out like 5 or 6 times, and then
Hmm.
you know,
Yep. She tries to use humor, like to laugh everything
yeah,
off.
to cope. Yeah.
Cope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word.
Mm-hmm.
I do like how she has her pants and stuff. They're like rhinestones and like it's all like 80s, but I like it though.
Mm-hmm.
She is getting the most use out of her
Yeah.
bedazzler.
Yeah, she is.
Many of
Yeah.
us did back in the 80s. I'm not going to name names, but I might have had a denim jacket with some bedazzling on it.
I did in the
Maybe.
90s because I still had it in the 90s. I did it in
Yeah.
the 90s.
I guess actually that would have been the 90s. In the 80s, I was too cool for school, dude. I wasn't bedazzling anything.
Satin leopard sheets. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, Extron. He was in 6. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
The one thing that is kind of sad about this, because Daniel Harris is doing such a great job here. I feel like they kind of did what like they did with Laurie Strode in part 2, where it's like
Yeah.
she's spending so much time in the bed, and she's like the most interesting character here, and that's the character
Right.
we want to spend more time with. I do love that there is another character named Michael. You just know this is going to result in some cool dramatic irony. This guy is such a douche too. Like I'm so excited that
And
he's now in the movie, and we know he's going to die.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
Look at that
look
douchey
at
little
the
face.
gardener over there by the tree.
I
You
noticed
see him?
that. I saw that gardener like slowly walking
Yep.
behind the tree. I noticed that,
I
dude.
did.
I
Yeah,
did
his
too.
name is Michael Audrey Myers.
He's doing landscaping now.
Yeah, he is. He
The
figures,
guy
hey
in the
man.
car, he kind of looks like Fonzie a little bit.
He also kind of looks like the Michael Myers mask in this movie. A little bit.
A little
Yeah,
bit.
he does.
You're right.
What?
That's funny.
Car. She can dig the car. Fuck yeah, look at those pants. She's got like them MC Hammer pants on.
Yeah.
Michael Myers, like, how long is he waiting out there for someone to look out the window? Like, he is
Right?
playing the game of patience.
Always does. He's the
Yeah,
shape
he
man.
does.
He's always takes his no hurry.
Peekaboo.
You know. Yeah.
Strange
Oh,
Monkey,
sh-
you're right. He's stalking them. Look, there he is. Just hey.
Hey.
All the scenes with Danielle in them are gold.
And they
Oh,
put
yeah.
this kid, like, I do love, her in this movie, but they really were not super careful with her. She is lucky she didn't get seriously hurt, especially when we get to the
Yeah.
scene later on in the laundry shoot. But
Mhm.
yeah, they
Right.
just wanted their shot. They did not care. Basically, they were Loomising her. They did not care if
Yes.
the little girl was hurt making this scene, long as they got the shot they wanted.
They're like, should we get a hunt stunt double? Nah, she can do it.
Nah, she's a
She's
kid.
fine. Yeah,
Flexible.
just rub some dirt in it.
They bounce right back.
Exactly. And again, you got to have sheets in a Halloween movie. It's
You
a
do.
legacy thing.
Yep. Credit to Bob.
Yeah.
Michael loves jumpsuits, his mask, and laundry day.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
Hey, Derek, we're at 29 minutes and 53 seconds.
Oh,
Join
sweet, I was
us.
exactly there too.
It almost sounded like Season of the Witch. Join us.
It does.
Yeah, it did.
Yep.
Join us.
It's very
Oh,
Season
that's
of the
a bad
Witch the
one.
way they're doing it.
Yeah, and this scene almost was like in 2 when Laurie went through the that vent to go into the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
There are easier ways to get a piggyback ride. I'm just saying.
Right?
What is that creepy doll? Okay, so her uncle killed his sister dressed up as a clown. She attacked her foster mother, whatever, dressed up as a clown, and they were putting clown dolls in her room.
It's part of their
Really?
intensive therapy sessions.
How much do they pay in Loomis for this therapy?
Right?
There's a clown right there.
Okay, he's
Here-
like,
Oh my gosh.
I hope he has good breath.
Dude,
Here he
He's
goes.
in her grill.
he's grabbing her legs. Look at him.
Mhm.
He's so
Yeah.
pretty.
Dude.
Nowadays, he would get in so much trouble for that.
Oh yeah. He,
Donald is playing for keeps.
he's on level 10 every scene,
Yes.
and I love that.
Yes.
Oh no, he's full on an 11, dude. There's
Well,
a
yeah,
special
exactly. It's like Stu Macher in the third act of Scream. Every scene
Yes.
he's on 11.
Yeah.
vibe. What if there was a universe where you find out that he is Stu's father? Oh my god,
With
your face.
He
Your
is
face
in
is
another
so precious
world.
right now.
Tears won't get you anywhere.
Her face
No
is always just
time
like,
for
you're a
tears.
dick. Like, she's so good with her expressions.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she is really good. Mm-hmm.
They always show
Oh,
you the
here
dog.
we go.
We know
Oh,
that
oh.
Michael is a dogatarian.
Here it comes.
Hell Resurrection, where he becomes a ratatarian
Mhm.
with his hot plate.
The mystery began. I was like, what is going on?
Okay,
When
when
I
did
fir-
the Myerses get an upgrade? Because this is not their house; it's a rat house. But like,
Right?
seriously, I do know production-wise, they couldn't get access to the original one, and it's also a very small house. Like if you've seen it, it's small. This one was nice and easy to film in because it's got big, corridors and stuff. But yeah, you ain't fooling me. That ain't the Myers house.
Right?
Gotta get up pretty early in the morning to pull one over old Gory B Movie.
Right? Dude, Loomis has got the gun ready. You
I
gotta
love
love
it.
this guy.
Yep.
You got to love this guy.
He's put away the revolvers, got him a semi, so he's got like 9 rounds instead of 6.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Mm.
Michael. When I saw this as a kid, this was just so creepy, man.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
was.
The cinematography is really great in this. Like that light through the window, it's really done well.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
This scene always freaked me out as a teenager and like a kid.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
This movie's not afraid of those shadows either, which a lot of 80s movies, just didn't allow shadows to be like natural in a film.
Mm-hmm.
Bravo for the cinematography. Oh, the Cult of Thorn tattoo shit is getting real now.
Mm-hmm. They're laying the breadcrumbs.
Mm-hmm. Fuck this
Mm.
light switch.
Win
Look at
is already
4 times.
there. There we go. Yep.
Mm-mm-mm.
I'm the man in black.
Like Dream Master said, this does have like a really cool kind of gothic feel to it, especially in that third act.
Yeah.
There's something about this. It's very almost, there's a lot of even like the makeup on Loomis, the sets and stuff. There's something very almost like old school, like universal about it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most movies would have goofy elements in them too. So it does kind of feel like a movie from that time.
Hey, what's up, Miss C?
Hey, Miss C.
And Eric, what's up? What's up?
Hey, what's going on, Eric?
Oh,
Ugh.
oh, there we are.
Oh my god.
That was Tuesday night's dinner.
Right?
Yeah, it was.
He's a Ratatarian sometimes. I read the chat wrong. I read that Dream Master. I thought he said Loomis poops off site. I'm like, well, why? And then I didn't know that fun fact. Why didn't he poop off site?
And look at him. He is literally chilling. Dude, there's
Right.
no way you could not see him. He is not behind anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That mask there is kind of like a ghoulish kind of mask. It was originally supposed to be a Ronald Reagan mask, and then they were worried that people would think this movie was like too political, and so they changed it.
Mm-hmm.
They could have done it before
gosh.
Point Break.
That's right.
This guy's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, you're blonde, so you need to go with the blonde girl, okay? Right? This is the 80s. We need symmetry here.
Right.
Symmetry.
Oh, I forgot about this guy.
I know.
Yeah.
There's a barn in your future.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Loomis poops off site. I need a shirt that says that. I need it in the same font as like Cops Do It by the Book. Loomis poops off site.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's awesome. Oh. Seriously, he's got some like Arnie Cunningham from Christine vibes, right?
Very,
Yeah.
very got that look
110.
right now. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This guy.
Michael Myers is like, who the hell taught that guy how to drive, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is a nice car, though, I have to admit.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
When I first saw this movie, I thought he was going to hit like the building or something. The way he backed into there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And look at Michael. Like, I'm just telling you.
Is he playing his bitch? What is he doing?
Had to get all the 5-finger discount act. Oh, look at Myers.
Another thing I'll say about this movie, it has some of the more diverse weapons for Michael Myers. Michael Myers is typically
Yes.
a kitchen knife kind of guy, as he says in H2O, with a really sharp kitchen knife. But in this one has a lot of different stuff. Michael is mixing it up. He's got a new mask, got new weapons.
Dude. Yeah, you're right.
Freddy Krueger action
Oh,
here.
man.
You realize if he would
Right?
have stopped being so obsessed with himself, he would have driven off and never even been attacked.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Mhm. But
He had
I
to
mean,
stop
a
and
diva,
look at himself in
a diva
the mirror.
likes a diva. And Michael Myers, as I've always said, is the biggest diva of any of the slasher guys. He's got to have a special mask. He's got to have a special jumpsuit.
Oh.
Is he gonna wear just a nightgown
Yeah.
while he kills people? No. He's his jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I agree with you, Gory.
Mhm.
He's a fan of the auto trade.
Yeah, he is.
If you work at a gas station or a garage, you
You're
are fair
dead.
game.
Yep.
He goes out of his way. Like in the first movie, it seems like it's just like right place, right time for Michael. But no, he goes out of his way to get those jumpsuits. Like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
aww.
This guy.
Straight from the
man.
heart, man.
He's smarter. He's smarter than the guy in society, though. He knows what to do.
Oh,
Right.
no.
Yeah. This kid in this movie, he loved being in this movie. He actually kept his pirate costume.
That watch party in society, I will never forget Craven. The look on Craven's face. Oh,
Oh,
my god.
gosh.
Shunting! I didn't
That's
get invited to
right.
the shunting party. Guys.
Oh, we shunted.
we
guys
did
shunted
more than
without me.
shunt.
You guys shunted without me. That's fine. That's fine. I have other friends. It's cool. Whatever. I was probably busy.
Oh, let me tell you.
Aw.
First, we got rammed with tusks, and the next week, we got
I
shunted.
want a husk.
Back to back.
It was back to back.
Back to back.
Bless your
Oh
heart.
Lord, the looks on the faces.
So Coriander and I saw Tusk and Craven and Knight and Craven's friend Michael hadn't seen it, and
Yeah.
so we're like watching these two. Coriander and I are laughing the whole time.
At that part,
Awesome.
Steven started dry heaving and stuff with Sleepaway
Oh.
Camp too.
Oh, that
yeah.
was. Oh, gosh, dude.
The toilet
too
scene
bad.
and Sleepaway
That's too
Camp.
bad.
Steven was
Another
dry heaving
interesting thing about this
online.
movie
It's
is
true.
originally Tina was supposed to have the devil costume, and they didn't want the protagonist in a devil costume, so they gave it to Elsa.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I don't think
okay.
it matters.
I would have never guessed that.
Michael's like, I'm just gonna chill out here
It's so
for a
awesome
while.
because she's actually calling him by his name, which is funny.
That's true.
Yeah.
She's like the most
Brett.
happy person on planet Earth.
Yeah, she
Yeah, I know,
is.
right?
She's like at level 10 all the time. Brett, you were in that location? That is so cool, man.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this movie because he's filming all in that. That's where he's filming. That's the whole area.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited to see his movie too. I can't wait.
That's awesome.
Craven's in there too. He has a cameo.
I
That's
do.
really cool.
I'm gonna get my first IMDb credit. I'm excited.
I'm
Mhm.
getting mine soon. I'm gonna be in I know Tanya Atomic. She wants Danny and I to be in her zombie nun movie. So
Ooh.
I'm excited. I'm gonna be filmed out on the first.
That'll be awesome.
Yeah, zombie nun.
When
That
it comes
works.
out, let me know so I can watch you guys in it.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Sounds good,
kept-
Denisha.
Have a good night, Denisha.
Catch you later, Denisha.
Bye,
If he kept this mask, it would have been pretty creepy, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
You gotta have the white man. That white
Yeah, you
mask
do.
is.
The mask in 6 is one of the best ones ever. That's why when they did H2 and they had all their mask problems, one of the resolutions they had for the opening scene was just use the one from 6 because that was the one they liked best of what they had
Yeah.
available.
6 definitely was a step in the right direction, man.
Great visuals in that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Paul Rudd, so that's always a plus.
Yeah.
Here's
I
Win.
forgot he was in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I did, and I was so like disappointed that he didn't come back as Tommy Doyle in Kills. That would have been rad.
That would have been cool.
But I haven't seen 6 in a while, so that's why I was like surprised when I seen him in it. I watched it.
Sounds like an opportunity
few
to
months ago.
watch it.
He just gets faster.
Sure.
Dang.
Wow.
Cookie Lady. It's like the like where did they come up with this logo?
Michael Myers is actually doing something someone's asking him to do, which is crazy.
It
I
is
know,
kind of
right?
crazy.
Psycho
actually
boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not Jamie in this situation because I would have said cookie boobs.
I'm actually surprised Michael didn't kill her.
That is cool, Brad.
If you give some alpha energy to Michael, he sometimes will listen. He does it in Resurrection. He's done it in a few movies. It happens.
Yep.
So I think in Resurrection, like I said before, I think it's because Freddy's wearing the mask. Big woman, cookie woman, cookie boobs, bazingas, honkers, melons. So they've got her who can't talk, this kid who's got like a stutter, and they're trying so hard to make a sentence. Bless their hearts. I love this scene so much.
This is one of my favorite scenes.
She really is incredible, man. The performance
She
she gave as
is.
a kid to do this, it's like,
Yeah.
man.
Yep. I totally agree.
He's like, I'm done with this.
He puts on his other mask. His iconic mask.
Yes.
She doesn't
He's
know
like a-
how lucky she got you. So like if this were like a lot of people, you'd be like, okay, close call. That could have been really bad. You cancel Halloween for this year. You know, you go stay at your mom's house or something. No, not
Yeah.
Tina. Damn it, cramping my style.
Michael's just sitting in the car watching.
Look at it. It's right there.
He's literally just like waving
How
at
did the
these
cops not
guys.
see him?
I do think part of the thing with Michael Myers is because he is a bit of a trickster, like you've seen with like the ghost and some of the things he does. And he is insanely curious. And Tina is unlike a lot of people he's come across before. And her energy and how she's being really flirty with him, nobody's ever done that towards him. I
Right.
think he's kind of like, well, where is this going? Like, I'm not sure what to make of this because nobody's ever flirted with Michael Myers before. You know, he's
Right,
treated as like a monster or a child. So I think that might be part of why he does listen to her because he's kind of like, okay, I'm a little bit
Could
interested.
be.
So other fun thing about this is this completes our Tina trifecta. So we have Carrie Tina in Friday the 13th. We have Tina, who's killed in Nightmare on Elm Street in the first movie, and then this Tina.
Yep.
Yep.
Good point. Tina from Friday was the coolest, though.
Yeah, she was.
She's so rad.
But I don't think any of them can top the death of Nightmare Tina. That's
That
a
one is
legendary
Oh, no.
death.
Great death. Well, Tina from 7 didn't die because she's badass.
Right.
True.
She's like, yeah, I'm really glad you're okay, but I gotta go get my party on. So she
Right.
thinks she's in like
She's like, I'll catch you later.
She thinks she's in 16 Candles or something, that she needs to get there for the finale
Yeah,
of
she
the
does.
party. She does not seem to grasp that she is in a slasher movie.
She's in denial is what she's doing. She's suppressing it all. She knows it, but she's
No,
denying
you're
it.
really creepy. So true. So true.
It is
Total
true.
denial. You know what's
It's like
crazy?
this kid.
It's like
This kid who hasn't talked in like 40 years, finally
Yeah.
saying your name. Yeah, I gotta go.
oh, here we go. I gotta hear this. This is my favorite Loomis section.
Yeah, it is.
Stop. There it is.
Yep.
Here it comes. You can do that. Yes.
If that girl dies tonight.
Tonight. I mean, I'd go.
He's so intense. I want to just hear him say normal, everyday things like, don't forget to pick up orange juice. Things like that. Like, everything he says is amazing. Like, I wish
is.
that I could just, like, have him just read off inane things.
Yeah.
Look both ways before you cross the street.
Too bad they can't put him like, you know, they have Samuel L. Jackson. If you ask Alexa, she'll talk like Samuel L. Jackson. Too bad they don't
Genius
have
idea,
something-
Katie. Genius idea.
Good night outside the
Right outside
nine.
the 9.
Have a good night.
Good. Take care. Join us tomorrow night for H2O. Halloween Fest
Yes.
continues tomorrow night. Dr. Wynn.
Yep. He's just grabbing kids. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, get that booty.
He
Take
just
that booty.
manhandles people.
He does. No
She
apologies,
does
man.
not care. She will dance with everybody. She has no fears.
All the farm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another guy. What's this guy doing? Why is everyone taking time to pop their pimples in the rear view mirror? Like this cop too.
Right?
What the hell, guys? Is this what people do in their cars? Like, am I
Yes.
doing it wrong?
I've seen them do it in their cars all the time.
Katie, you've seen a lot of things go on in the parking lot.
Yeah.
We'll talk about.
Oh, I'll have to tell you off camera, Gory, because I can't say on camera. I'll have to tell you what happened at work.
Wow.
I told Night.
Look at this.
I'll have to tell you. It's
you
so
guys,
bad.
I'm at 50-25. Is that about the same?
These cops are about
Yes.
as worthless as a nickel down as a wooden nickel.
A wooden nickel. Steven. Stop this tomfoolery.
Oh my goodness. I'm at the part where the cops are playing cards now. Is that where you guys are at?
We're
I'm
at 50
right
minutes and
behind it.
57 seconds.
Okay, I'm right there.
I'm a little bit behind you.
Okay.
By like 2 seconds.
I think I might be like a second behind. Why
And now
do
they're
people-
playing.
So why do
They're
people
playing
keep
war.
dressing up as Michael Myers in this town? Here's my thought. This is my theory on this. Ben Tramer was a stud, obviously. You know, Lori was super into the dude. He got
Yeah.
this cool, crazy mask that he made himself, and then everyone wanted one. So it became mass-produced. Michael Myers, also a fan of Ben Tramer, got himself one, decided to make it his own. But yeah, everyone in Haddonfield still likes to have that mask on hand. That's my theory.
Right?
Rest in peace, Ben Tramer.
And that's how you get yourself killed.
Right?
I know, right? That's how you get yourself shot, like the guy from Part 4.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Oh, the kitty.
Here we go.
Clovis's son.
Clovis's son.
Man.
That kid. Oh man.
Clovis stole that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
Right?
Please. I'm
Hey,
just glad
thanks,
the
Nathan.
kids make it out okay.
Appreciate it, Nathan. Glad you're a
Yeah.
part of them.
Absolutely.
I think Night and I, we got something started here, my friend. I think.
I agree.
I'm having a good time. This is fun.
Same.
It is fun. It really
Oh,
is.
look at that
fun.
kitty. Orange cat is best.
Hey, Brian.
Oh. I love you, kitties.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Get the bad guy.
Did you just meow?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
Oh, look at this little fluff butt.
Is that coriander?
No, that was Gory.
Oh, I
She's
thought that
going
was
meow,
coriander.
meow. Oh man.
That's right, Brandon. It has begun.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Oh, kitties. I think all horror movies should actually cut away to cats especially the really intense ones. You know, like you watch Last House on the Left, cut to a little bit of cat video. You know,
Oh,
Let-
man.
let's
There
pay
you go.
attention.
Yeah,
Go
that's
on back.
Ooh,
I'm gonna start doing that when I have to cover up any because you know YouTube doesn't let us have like a lot of gore and stuff. When I have to cover up stuff, I'm just gonna put cats on it. Cats for everyone.
Cat's going meow meow meow.
Ah,
Yep. No, I'll be watching Gory's live stream or something. She'll put a cat up.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Right.
I wonder where my cat is.
I haven't seen her tonight.
Nice,
Oh.
Brett James. Put that cat cut in there. Get an orange cat. Orange cat is best.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Let the cat be and just get out of there.
I'm gonna go get my cat. I miss my cat.
I used to watch this movie so many times, guys.
Me too. It's so funny because
Yeah.
I did watch this a lot as a kid.
Yes, like in the 90s when this ever came out, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I probably watched it 40, 50 times back in like the late 90s.
Did this one come out in the 80s?
Maybe in the 80s. I can't remember when it came
No,
out.
this
Early
was-
90s.
This came out. This was 89.
89.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because the
So, yeah.
90s one's cursed. Because that was the first one I rented at Blockbuster. That was.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Blockbuster.
It's cool
Oh,
because
look
I
at
haven't
the
seen
kitty.
it.
Hi, kitty.
Aww.
This is my Ginger Prince Kirby.
Aww.
Oh, look at his
He has a
face.
cute little face.
So precious.
Oh.
Orange cats are the best, right? Yes. Uh-oh. Not very stealthy. Yeah, it's very atmospheric. Like I just like how I like when you see those bits of light coming through like the cracks in the wall and stuff.
Well, and
Mhm.
it's really
Yep.
creepy too because Michael's in the shadows and the mask you can see it. So that's a really
Yes.
good thing about the mask. You can see it in the darkness.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, it's done really well. It's done really well.
Yeah, it
This is
is.
some of the best stuff about this movie is the atmosphere and scenes like this
Yeah.
and Michael stalking.
Mm-hmm.
And 5 does a good job of the stalking, man, which I really like.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Denisha. I appreciate that. Thanks for watching the videos over there.
Yeah.
I'll be posting a new one next week.
I'm looking forward to it.
Thanks, Katie.
Absolutely.
Baby.
Appreciate you guys'
Oh,
support.
you're so fat.
Yeah.
She's so
That ain't.
cute, or he's so cute.
Yes.
Oh
You done? You done with me? Okay. Yeah, unless
man,
I'm trying to sleep, then he wants to come in and make muffins on my chest.
Don't you have a dog too, Corey?
I have 2 dogs and they're brothers. They are hanging out with my son who's got his buddies over.
Yeah, because I remember on my stream one of them came in.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
yeah. At least she's got her little friend with her. But man, these kids should not
It
be
looks
out.
like out of like a Friday the 13th movie.
Yeah, it does.
What's
Kind of funny, the circular kind of way that those Halloween and Friday the 13th movies go, because obviously Halloween was a big success, so they want to make a slasher movie called Friday the 13th, but that one had all these great kills and stuff, so they're like, oh, Halloween 2, we need to come back with more gorier kills and such. And so I feel like they
Yep.
kind of go back and forth, just kind of borrowing from each other.
Yep. Absolutely.
these kids have never? They don't know the rules of surviving
They
a horror
don't.
movie.
They
No.
really don't.
No.
And it's Haddonfield. Like this is
Yeah.
not like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I lived in Haddonfield, I would probably just not be that into Halloween.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Like in Buffy when they're like, yeah, Halloween's fine because it's the day that the vampires and demons and stuff don't go out because they think it's kind of gauche. If I lived in Haddonfield, I'd just be like, you know what? Don't want to get killed. Kind of over it. Just gonna stay and watch movies.
Brett, you crack me up.
It's that Killjoy Jake. Well,
Oh my god, yeah.
he wouldn't be with us today making this movie if it was him.
Oh,
Right?
speaking of it, it was his birthday yesterday. Well,
That's
happy
cool.
birthday, Jake.
That's right.
Yeah. He had his birthday stream earlier tonight.
That's right. I tried to get on. I logged into StreamYard and it was already over. I'd missed it by like 3 minutes. I was so disappointed, so I called him and talked to him on the phone.
Aw.
Here we are with like the different weapons again, and this is very much a Friday the 13th Part 2 kind of weapon.
I'm sorry, guys, but if I'm in this situation and I hear doors creaking around me and stuff, I'm
Yeah.
out of there, man. I'm just sorry.
Me too. Me too.
Honestly, those are very young cats. I don't think they're ready to know about all this kind of stuff. If you know
Yeah,
what I
this
mean.
is
Right.
way too above their
It
age
is way
level.
too above their heads. Like you just maybe play with the kitties and then go back to your party.
Mm-mm-mm.
You don't even know where baby humans come from. Girl, you are not Ginny. How many times I
Run.
gotta tell you?
Oh, Knight and I have conversations all the time about the inability of people to run in these movies.
That's right.
Yeah.
You got to be able to run. Only
They're
Amy
not like-
Steele. Only Amy Steele can wield the pitchfork like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like
Exactly.
don't.
Also, she is the one who taught us that Jason has balls. She kicks some squaw in the balls.
Yeah, there
We
you
didn't
go.
find out that Michael
point.
had balls until Resurrection when he got like
Electrocuted,
electrocuted in the balls.
right?
See,
I
See,
just
now
like to
the
know
cops
who
can
has balls
measure.
and who doesn't have balls.
Dude.
And these cops, man.
Hi, sweetheart. Go on.
Man, yeah.
All right,
Man.
punk.
Yeah.
Oh man. We're coming up to the part where the director almost killed people.
Mm.
Yeah, the skinny dipping scene. Michael, the guy playing Michael here, Don Shanks, he did his own stuff, and yeah, he nearly got hypothermia.
It's
Man.
crazy.
No doubt.
Poor kitty. This
Mhm.
kitty has seen things tonight.
Right?
Yeah.
She just drops the kitty. You're just gonna have a field day with this?
Right?
Oh.
Mhm.
Come on,
Oh
Tina.
no!
Just start running.
Why
Right?
can't this be a Meg Ryan movie?
Now you go.
Some Christine energy here again.
Would it be wrong to just pull
Okay,
the cop's body out and get in the
guys,
driver's seat?
if you are chased by
Right?
something, run to the side. Do not run
That's right.
forward.
Never run straight.
Exactly. You dive, roll your ass to the side. You do not run forward. But
Michael
Tina
is
has gone through the
usually
Prometheus school of running away from things.
right. Michael is absolutely using a car as a weapon of death.
He
Yeah.
Yeah,
is.
this is his most like diverse weapon set of any of his movies.
I think he likes the feel of that sports car, man.
Yeah.
There you go. But this
Makes
is
him
where
feel badly.
the director messed up on when he was calling the cut, and she almost got hit.
On
Yeah.
that scene? Oh.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
Yeah.
of things here.
on this scene.
Yeah, she did.
Right here? Oh, wow.
Coming up. Coming
Yeah.
Oh,
up.
okay.
And then
Ooh,
the
that was
laundry shoot
close.
scene, they used real lives, and she's really in that shoot.
Yeah.
And what did I read something earlier. Yeah, so it says Don Shanks was also injured while filming the scene where the shape crashes the Camaro into the tree.
Hmm.
He forgot to yell cut. And he was not wearing flame retardant clothing. Yeah, that sucks.
Poor Billy.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like
Yeah.
he got sick in the water in the beginning of this movie. I was thinking
Yeah.
of Friday 4, which also had a lot of like dangerous things on set.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, something else I just saw. This movie is the lowest box office of any in the Halloween franchise.
It's so
People-
weird to
people were
think
done.
that, you know.
I mean, it's got a lot of great scenes. I really enjoyed this movie.
But off of the success of 4, you know, I would have thought that
Right.
that this would have been
Hmm.
you know, would have had a better box office than 6.
Right. I agree.
October 13th, 1989. I was wondering if it was because some of them, like Resurrection, came out in I think it's supposed to come out in April and came out in June. Sometimes they release them weird, but October 13th. Why were people not in the theater seeing this? I don't know. Maybe the trailers
Well,
were terrible.
this was a bad year for the Trinity in general because you had Jason Takes Manhattan.
Yeah.
You had Nightmare 5, I believe it was, and this one. They were all in '89, and
There's a lot of slasher fatigue at this point because a lot of
yeah,
them are kind of going downhill.
Yeah.
And then the other problem too with these, because Nightmare on Elm Street, it's weird because Wes Craven helped reinvent the slasher genre numerous times, but he also was kind of the nail on the coffin in the 80s because the good thing about slashers was they were cheap to make and they got butts and seats. Nightmare on Elm Street brought in these special effects that were so expensive that it was no longer having that like cheapness. So they're spending more money on it and they weren't getting as much back, especially when you got into the Nightmare sequels. And then you got that with these movies too. They start putting more money into it. But the whole original appeal of these movies was they were dirt cheap and they got butts and seats, kind of like zombie movies in the early 2000s. But yeah, it's a bummer. But then you know what? It's fine because then he brought back Scream in 1996 and completely launched a whole new era of slashers.
Yep, brought a whole genre back to life.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's done it multiple times in his career. I mean,
Yep.
Last House on the
Nightmare on Elm
Left.
Street was a game
Nightmare on
changer
Elm Street.
too. Yeah.
That's right. Gosh, I wish he was still alive, man.
Yeah.
I know, man.
Me too.
Really do.
Yeah, a lot of people. I agree with a lot of people's comments about how the Blackest Eyes and all that. Michael Myers being a mystery. Unfortunately, you cannot make a lot of sequels with that premise alone, and that's why they've had to explore a lot of different things because we don't know a lot about Michael Myers. So you have options where you can fill in the blanks. You have options where you can maybe provide an explanation. But if you want to keep pumping out sequels, eventually you're going to have to answer that question of why is he evil. And I think that's why we have so many different films here. And I always say Halloween, this franchise, is like a bag of candy. And I wouldn't throw any of it out, but not all of it is like that chocolate bar you really wanted, But I do love that we have such a variety. I think that's what sets this franchise apart, makes it special. Just as how other franchises that have that consistency are special for that, opposite reason. This one, I like the variety.
Yeah.
Here's my scene with Loomis.
I like these visuals where it kind of shows his point of view. It's kind of Black Christmassy.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
He finally got her on his where he wanted her to be, agreeing to do what she needed to do. Oh, I love this
Here
part.
it is. You know what he's gonna do.
Yes.
He looks so just like desperate and forlorn, and this is so like his obsession.
Michael. It'll go away. It won't.
Place was strongest.
Go home, Michael.
Yeah.
All began. Here we go.
She is just the bait. He does not care. She is not even getting a Scooby snack. He is totally Velmaing her up on a platter. So not cool. Did you do it for a Scooby snack? No, she don't get shit. Did you do it for brushing your hair for 5 minutes in a creepy house? That's what you're getting. That is what you're getting.
That's right.
You got done dirty, my girl. That cop, he is so familiar. He's in so much stuff.
Go home.
Man, here we go. Up there in the window on display. Marcus, I'm sure you were saying it out loud with Donald. I'm counting on you, man, that you did it.
Mm-hmm.
Loomis has got a little bit of Freddy Krueger action going on here too.
Yeah.
Anyway, like all of a sudden his burn scars are really defined in this movie. It's like, all right. I love how she brushes her hair. She's like, I'm so over this shit.
Right.
This is so messed up. See, here's the thing that's so messed up. Even before Loomis goes crazy, like, why are these cops agreeing to this? I kind of wish we had a scene here because this is obviously not police protocol to let a little girl be bait. I feel like there should have been a scene where the cops were like, we can't do this. This is illegal. And one of them's like, it's the only way we're going to catch him. We have to. And, him be like, she could die. And, right. I think there should have been a conversation here because I can't see the cops just be like, oh, yeah, this is normal. It's not normal.
Oh.
You would never do this as a cop.
Mm-hmm.
This guy played the Crate and Barrel. He's played Barrel in the show Bosch, the series Bosch. If you ever watched Bosch,
Yeah,
on
I've seen
Amazon.
that.
Remember Crate and Barrel, the two detectives?
Yes.
That's Barrel. This cop here.
Very cool. Matthew Lillard was in an episode of that, wasn't he?
Which one?
A Bosch. I've never seen it, but I think I remember Matthew Lillard when I met him saying that he had an episode of Bosch that he was in.
I think you're right.
Yeah, he was in an episode of it.
I think you're right. Yep. You should watch Bosch, by the way. It's not horror, but it's really good.
Very cool. Check it out.
Yeah, I like that show.
Oh.
Yep, all the cops are gonna leave.
It's SWAT. They're just like all the things. See, this is what needed to happen in Halloween Kills. You do not bring an iron to a Michael Myers fight. Bring the SWAT.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard people say Kevin McAllister single-handedly could have done a better job than that mob, and I agree. A lot of John Hughes references tonight. Something there, guys. There's something there.
Michael Joe, he better not return. I swear, if we see a steel-toe boot, Man in Black, and ends, I'm gonna pull my hair out.
Right.
I love how he throws away the walkie-talkie too. He knows.
I know, right? Just like bye-bye. Oh man.
Yeah, that is not good police work there. Like they should at least establish that they are like dirty cops or that they know what they are fully aware that what they're doing is highly illegal. Like if you brought this into a court of law, like if they were somehow able to capture him, they'd be like, you guys did what?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You don't do that. Good night, Extron.
Good night, Extron.
See ya, Extron. Take care, man. Join us tomorrow night for Halloween Fest again, man. H2O.
Absolutely. This is going to be a fun one.
Oh, I can't wait, man.
Listen to this guy. You got 5 seconds.
But yeah, I like these camera movements and stuff. It goes like right up to her face, and she's just so good. The facial expressions and the lighting is just such a cool, like gothic, like little place, and the setting and everything here is really cool.
Oh
this
man,
final act is pretty rad,
bro.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh wow, Loomis. He's gonna out crazy the crazy.
Yep.
Dude.
He pulled a Quint.
You did not know what you were messing with.
Right.
Dude.
Don't worry about this. Yeah, I totally do not have any of this covered, but yeah, you don't worry.
Michael Myers is outside.
Yeah.
Dude. What a horrifying thing to hear.
I know, right?
Guys, if you're people asking, we are at 1:16:10. At least I am.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yes.
This is final act, folks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, how is Loomis both Riggs and Murtaugh at the same time in this movie? He's simultaneously
Yes.
too old for this shit and crazy as fuck.
That's right.
Yep.
That shot of Michael in the background's pretty great.
Oh, it is. I
Oh, that's
love
great. That's great.
that. Man.
Yep.
Currents, the production design here is really gorgeous.
I haven't seen this in 15, 20 years, and I realized I liked this a whole lot more than I remembered.
Mm.
And I liked it
It's
even back then.
yeah.
What did I say
It's
to
got a
people
little-
about these movies? I don't dislike any of these Halloween movies. My ranking is all about I dislike that one more, but I think they're all good movies. It's a
Yeah.
franchise.
It's enjoyable to watch.
His little hopeful face. Oh, it's Mike. He's almost like a little starstruck. Like, what? It's Mike Myers. It's inside. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh boy. Why didn't Gory ever get invited back after that night?
Oh, stop.
This is why, guys.
The
Michael.
rage. Dude, look at Loomis. He turns away from the knife. That's how
I know.
he's just in another level.
And he's like even walked up to stand that close to it.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's like he's not afraid of him. He's obsessed with him.
Right. How much better you used to be.
Wow.
Oh.
It was like a split second, man.
Yeah, for a minute, Michael thought about it.
Is Michael slicking his hair back in this?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
It
using
kinda
some
looks like it.
off-brand grease.
Dapper Dan.
Oh, Loomis. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Loomis. He'll
Oh.
be back. Her face. She's so sweet. She is so good in this movie. She's always great in everything.
Mm-hmm. I like the music.
It was so crazy for me, like watching this, and I saw her, you know, Wish Upon a Star and some other like kid movies, and then all of a sudden she's in Urban Legend. I'm like, what? Now she's a teenager.
Oh, the windowsill.
Right?
Right.
Now see the
Jamie's
way that
all
Dawn
about-
the way that Dawn walks as Michael, it's so much different than George and Warlock, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
like he's menacing, but he's not like robotic.
Yeah.
He shot him 10 times. Take that, Loomis. He has kind of like almost kind of like a Frankenstein's monster kind of way about him. Brute force.
Yeah.
All right, reload.
Right?
Don't holster. Reload.
Yeah, that's Michael. Like he knows how to loot. I love how Michael in 4 is like gun for stabbing, and this one's just like I can do all the things. I got pitchforks. I got ropes. I got
Right.
car. I'm a man of many talents.
Mhm.
Oh, I like this deputy. Oh,
yeah.
that's sad.
Mm.
But he put a little girl in like extreme danger. He kind of had to come. If I lived in Haddonfield and I were to celebrate Halloween, I would make sure my costume was like suitable for running away from Michael Myers and
Right.
Right.
general
Right.
evasion.
No robes, no capes.
That's right.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go like a full-on leather outfit thing, you know, for the extra hit points, and then have some weapons and stuff in that.
There you go.
Like Pinhead, there you go. I could headbutt him with my little needles, and I got all this like you know padding. I'm good.
Right.
Hey, at least the rats are not in the chute anymore.
Yeah, this scene was super dangerous because they really are using real knives. She's really like doing all this stuff. She was really scared too.
This scene really scared me as a kid, man.
Even doing this in a similar scene to this with the underneath the floorboards with Scout Taylor Compton in Rob Zombie's Halloween. She's pretty much an adult. She's like 19, and they would tell her like each of the spots was numbered, so she knew exactly where the knife was going to come up, so she was completely safe. They're not doing anything like that here with Danielle Harris. She's really terrified.
Mm.
Yeah, Dream Master says she really got stabbed in the scene.
Yeah.
Marcus knows what's up with Loomis. He is tough as nails, I tell you.
That's a cool shot though when she goes down the chute.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, I love
We
that.
had a laundry chute at the house I grew up in. My brothers just always like play hide and go seek and like jump through it. No way I'd fit in that now.
Ooh. Oh, ooh. Oh.
Man.
You know, and the thing of it is, this whole sequence, it really just showed, you know, this character, Jamie, you know,
Yeah.
she's a smart kid.
Yep.
Had dust all over her little face and stuff.
Right? She was smart to try to start moving, man.
Yeah.
Milion makes a really good point in there. He says Loomis is supernatural. The explosion put Michael in a 10-year coma. Loomis was fine. Very good
Right.
point. I never thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he has some scars.
That's right.
I don't know
Yeah.
how I got these scars. See those shoes? No traction. Get good shoes. It's Halloween. All right, you've done one of these already. Your mom did
Man,
it. Come on.
think how scared you would be if you're 9 years old or whatever doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Heck, I'd be terrified as an adult.
It would be horrible.
Right?
Man.
She's a trooper. She is such a little trooper. Especially, I've met some of these people who play these actors, and they are, you know, this is actually the shortest actor, I believe, to play Michael Myers, Don Shanks. But a lot of these guys who play, like, you know, Freddy and Jason, all that, or not Freddy, Jason and Michael and stuff, are really, really big dudes because they're stunt guys.
Right.
I met Derek Mears, and I'm like, Jesus, you're huge.
Yeah, he's a cool dude,
Yeah.
though, man.
Really
cool.
So humble and friendly, and I'm like, wow, dude, that's crazy.
That's so cool. There's already a cat in the Brett James Bishop movie. That's so cool. Yeah, I follow Brett James, I think, on Letterboxd. See if you have anything on your YouTube channel. Check it out.
A stray cat.
Ah, sweet. All right, I'm gonna subscribe.
That's a great shot right there when she's going up the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
She is so good
The
in
dog!
these two movies.
You guys saw the part with the dog? The dog.
No.
It looks like Triumph, the dog from Conan. It looks so fake. Oh, poor Rachel.
Oh, you must be ahead.
I guess I
Yeah.
must be. I don't know how.
Yeah, you're like
Oh.
you're probably about 5 seconds ahead. Oh man, he's got them all up there.
Yeah, I'm a
Oh.
little behind.
All right, I could try going back a second.
Poor Rachel,
I'm worried I'll
man.
mess it up though.
Or just pause it. Just pause it for like 3 seconds,
Right.
Yeah.
and we'll
1,
catch up to you.
2, 3. Okay, now she's climbing into the coffin. Is that where you guys are at?
We're almost there. She's still backing up right now.
Yeah, there you go.
Now
Oh,
she's
there's
climbing
Michael.
in right now.
Yep.
Ooh.
I was always wondering, what is she doing at this point?
Yeah.
That
Playing
picture of
dead.
her right there. Can you imagine seeing your picture there?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mhm.
Uncle.
He listens. He takes off the mask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that for anybody.
No, he doesn't.
Such an odd relationship with her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He does.
I think they do a good job of the actor here. He does look a lot like Tony Moran, who plays Michael Myers when the mask was taken off in '78.
He's got some long hair too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think he's been hitting the barbershop.
No.
Why do you think he's crying? Thoughts on that?
You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just
I don't
showing a
know
moment of humanity.
Yep.
Mhm.
See, I've always had this theory on Michael Myers, which is different depending on the movie, but I've always thought, like, Jason kills for revenge because he loved his mother. I've always felt like Michael has this, like, kind of symbiotic relationship with the mask. The mask, like, you know, it has some power in it that I think is some kind of supernatural and drives him to kill.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the only humanity he has is really his family, and that's why he specifically goes out of his way to kill his family. It's like killing the last bit of humanity he has, so he can kind of become this thing that he's becoming.
Dude, Loomis.
Loomis does
Ah,
not
Loomis.
care.
Here's
No.
your nice little girl. Look at her. Come get your
Let me
little
get the
girl.
girl.
Right.
It's like Michael, is he going there to save her from Loomis or
Right.
for himself? Like, we don't
Right.
know.
He's like,
right?
get off my niece.
Yeah, like, dude, like I thought I was creepy.
Mm-hmm.
You can catch
I love
the
this
girl.
unhinged Loomis.
The
Yes.
freaking Scooby Doo trap right here. Right
Yep.
here, guys. Fred Jones would be proud.
That's something that Fred would have done right there.
Yes.
That's right.
You know, I love Fred.
Nice.
And then he's got the
Kid.
gun right there waiting.
Yeah, he does.
He had a
Yeah.
game plan. You got to give him credit.
Yeah. Hit him with a third dart,
Loomis
fourth
said,
dart.
You think Loomis would whisper to her, "You'll be okay"? I honestly don't think he cares. He is so obsessed with getting Michael, he does not care what happens to her.
Right? Look at this.
You all right?
He almost hit Danielle too.
That's what I thought.
Poor kid, and yet she still loves this franchise. She still wants to come back, but
That's
she's
right.
tough. She's a tough kid.
Die.
It's a lot of these movies, they didn't take very good care of their
Die.
actors to get their shot. That reminds me of Tommy Jarvis too, in the end of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Man, he's relentless, man. Look at him go.
Yeah, yeah.
Tough
at him.
old Dodger, dude.
I'm tired watching him do it.
I know. Me
Holy,
too.
I think you got something there, Knight. We could do the Loomis workout.
Right?
50 die.
Die.
Die. I gotta clip that, dude. Die.
Oh, this moment
That's
here. where
that's
they're
exactly
face
what
to
I was
face.
thinking too, Steven.
That moment where they're like face to face like that.
Yeah.
It's yeah, it kind of reminds, even like in H2O where he's face to face with like Jamie, like this kind of like iconic.
Mm-hmm.
This part I do hate.
Right.
Where he's in the jail, so like this is Michael Audrey Myers, like, and he's just sitting there
Right.
playing with chains, like,
With his mask on. let's
I
let's
feel
keep
like
the mask on this guy.
I feel like Michael
Yeah.
would just sit there completely still, kind of like Norman at the end of Psycho, where he's completely still, doesn't even move to swat the fly. I feel like Michael should just be sitting there completely still, not playing with the chains.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, Nanette, and hey,
Lynette.
Jamie.
Hey,
Nanette.
Nanette.
Hope
Hey,
you
Jamie.
feel better, Jamie.
Feel better, Jamie.
Take care. Yeah, take care, Jamie. Hope you feel better
Here we go.
soon.
And like I said earlier, they had no plan. I mean, they didn't know what they were doing. They're like, we need to have a way for him to get away. And it's kind of interesting, like, when you watch this, you're like, okay, well, where's this going? They did not know. They didn't know who the man in black was. They didn't know what the tattoo was. They're just like, part 6 people will figure it out.
And this poor little girl, man, what a life.
Oh gosh, no doubt. And what an ending to her life in 6. It's terrible.
Oh my God. And
Six,
that's the thing about 6, man. I was so looking forward to seeing Danielle again, because she earned that, man,
She
they
did.
didn't want to pay her enough to do it.
which is
So they
ridiculous.
just replaced her with somebody else. And then even
Yep.
then, with the way they treat the character,
Yeah.
both of the way she dies in the producer's cut and the original, she's just killed off kind of unceremoniously.
I know.
Wow.
Dude went in there like Arnold.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Took out a whole police station.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Terminator a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They sacrificed Jamie to give us Paul Rudd.
Oh gosh.
That's a good one.
And again, she has to walk in and see all this.
Denisha, I have no idea how Michael is getting these weapons. He's hiding some stuff. He's smuggling things in his jumpsuit is what he's doing.
Well, obviously, he has a supplier of guns from the Man in Black. His
Well,
arms
we know
dealer.
from part 4 that he is stuffing his suit with something. I always figured it's just like candy corn or pillows or something. But apparently it's weapons.
Candy corn.
I love candy corn.
I do too.
Hey, I'm one of the seemingly the few people that love candy corn as well.
Me
I love
too,
candy
dude.
corn, too.
I do too.
Holy,
Oh.
really, guys?
That's amazing. I've had 4
Cool.
people that
Nobody
like it.
ever liked it.
I know.
100%.
My husband gives me a bag of it every year, but he's like, "It's all yours. He won't touch it."
Yeah, mine too. Mark doesn't like it.
I
So I'm
think
the
it's
only
great.
one that eats the whole bag.
hmm
I can eat the whole bag in like 2 days if I'm not careful.
Yeah.
Fred James Bishop likes candy
Yes.
corn.
Oh, well, there you go.
Got to get a bag of
There
Brock's.
we go,
It's got
Craven.
the
That's your new
assortment.
call.
The
Let's
Harvest
candy
Mix.
corn.
Oh yeah, I like that one too.
The Harvest Mix. That's the one you need to get.
All right. Well, that was a movie, guys.
There it is,
That
guys.
was a movie. The Mole Man.
Wow.
It felt good to see this again,
Fat
man. It's been
Sniper.
years.
Can you imagine telling your mom you're in a Halloween movie? That's great, honey. Who are you playing? Fat Sniper. That's what I'm playing.
Hey, or Trooper 1, any of it. Oh, yeah, whatever.
That's right.
Right.
Don Shanks.
How does Michael know how to shoot the gun in the first place? Denisha, again, very good question. Got lessons the same day he learned how to drive.
And
Yep.
George Wilbur was one of the stunt players on this too, which was
I think it's because of
I
the
saw that.
archive footage from the first one.
That's-
Because
Is
they
that
showed
what
a
it was?
flashback. So they would
Yeah.
have to cut it.
Oh, the flashback. Okay.
Because he was not in this movie. He was not interested in doing it. So it would just be for that.
but he comes back in 6.
It's true.
Yeah.
He comes back at 6. That's right.
And I was like, man, thank goodness the mask is better for you, bro.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The mask that they do for 6 is one of the best in the franchise. It's a good mask.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And it's also not even just the mask, the lighting of the mask.
Yes.
It's done really well in that one.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah.
And Nanette says, my grandma and I love candy corn. All right.
Cult of
All right,
candy corn.
Nanette. There we go.
That's it. They're
We do the
making a cult of candy corn.
hashtag Candy Corn Squad.
There you go.
I love it. I love it. Oh, man. Yeah, man. I definitely want to pick up with Daniel Harris back in this. That would be so
he wants
cool.
to come back. They need
He
to
wants to
make it
come
happen.
back. She's got a great
does.
idea for it, too. Did
What
you
was
hear
her
about her idea? It was basically this whole thing where she's obviously an adult now and she has children of her own,
Are
and
you okay?
she's afraid that she passes it on to her children, this connection to Michael, like they can see killing and all that type of stuff and so forth and so forth, and that's what kind of brings them back together. And
That's
I'm
cool.
like, man,
An idea Danny and I had talked about was because Karen died. Obviously, you guys, the movie's been out a while. She died in the end of Halloween Kills. I think it would be cool if you see Jamie at the funeral and you find out that she was a child that Lori had given away, that had she put up for adoption because she couldn't handle being a mom at the time.
yeah, yep,
Because she's already doing bad with Karen. Maybe there's a time when she couldn't even do that.
right,
And then she finds out, she's a sister, which a lot of times, like, deaths, things like this is when people find out they have siblings out there that they didn't know they had. And she shows up for her sister's funeral.
yep, that could work.
Good work.
Yeah, I could deal with that. Absolutely.
Baby, can you dig your Michael Myers?
2018 is living up to the original. I agree.
It's a strong movie. Ooh.
Yeah,
It is.
We're
I
going to see
haven't
it
watched it
again.
in a while, but
Well, Knight and I watched it this past Monday with Ashley Ray Riddick, the stunt double for Jamie Lee Curtis, which, if you guys have not seen it, Knight and I watched it with her on my channel. You should really go watch that. It was her view and her her behind the scenes. Knight, it was wonderful, man. You were there. We did it together. Just phenomenal night. I mean, when that stream was, you
I
were
was
in the
there,
chat
but I
with
was
us,
moderating the chat. I just
Yeah,
didn't
you were
put on the
moderating.
movie.
That's well. Thank you for being there, Katie, and doing that. It was so amazing, and it's one of those streams where, when it ended, Knight and I talked for a while afterwards.
Right, man.
It was this euphoric feeling, right? Like just you knew that this was a really special thing that we just did. And
I watched it. I watched it again, pretty much the whole thing again,
nice.
because I wanted to. I just wanted to hear, because when you're doing it, it's one thing, but when you're watching and listening to it, it's a little bit different.
Yes.
And also seeing Ashley's reactions too, because she was like cover it up a few times. It was great.
Yes, her reactions were so fun to watch.
Yes.
Her see the movie, it's so great. And by the way, just a real early plug for next month, because Knight is joining me again on October 29th. This is way ahead. I don't even have a link for it yet. But on October 29th, she's coming back to the channel, and we're going to watch Halloween Ends with Riddick, who's going to walk us through. We'll do a little interview again and Q&A, and then she's going to talk the whole movie for us, all the behind the scenes. I mean, she is so stoked. If you watch that interview on Monday, remember that night? She was like so on fire with energy for this movie.
It was great.
Oh man, you cannot watch it and not you feel the excitement stirring up in you. It's just great.
Yeah, she's top notch, man. Seriously.
Yeah, she really is. Anyway.
Thanks, Denver. Thank you. We appreciate it. Yes.
Yeah.
And also, make sure that you guys check out their channels. Check out Gory B Movie. Check out Popping the Popcorn. Check out Craving Something Scary. I've got the links
I'm
in
one
the description.
subscriber away from 2,222. I just love it when it's like
2222.
That's awesome.
Cool.
And then I just
something
linked
else.
all of our channels in the chat, so that way people can.
Nice, thank you.
Thank
you're
you
the
so
best.
much, Katie. Appreciate
You're
that.
the best.
Yes.
Hey, I'm trying. I mean, like, I'm not like Val, but I try to be.
You're doing great.
Oh,
You did
you're
great.
awesome,
Especially
Katie.
if you're on the show too. That's really good.
That's right.
So you're so short.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
listen,
always
man.
multitasking.
I went on one of her streams and said hello, and then she's hosting it, and she's got like a panel, and then I start my stream up like 10 minutes later or whatever, and I'm
she's
going,
in the
all of a
chat.
sudden the chat pops up with Katie with a super chat, of all things, and she's hosting still live.
That's so
She's
cool.
and she's over here, and I'm like, Katie, what are you doing? It's
Right.
amazing, it's incredible.
It's because I have it up on my phone.
That's amazing,
Hey,
Katie.
Bones.
Hey, Bones.
Hey, Bones.
That's all right, man. Very cool.
Yeah. So thoughts? What do you guys think after seeing it again? What night? Start us
This,
off, man.
this, I haven't seen this in a little whiles, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it for what it is, and
Mm-hmm.
I think they made a couple decisions. I wish they had kind of gone in a different direction, but overall, it's still
Hmm.
fun to watch. I love the fact that it's a continuation from four.
Yeah.
4 and 5 were two movies that really solidified me as a kid, with the Halloween franchise. So it's still very special to me. How about you
Yeah.
guys?
I enjoyed it for what it's worth. I mean, like it's I watch it every year anyway, but I'm like you. I wish they didn't do some of the things they did in it, but it
Hmm.
is what it is.
Yeah. Yep. Agreed.
Hmm. I thought it was just a fun watch again. I had a fun time, and it was like again, it's been a long time. I mean, seriously, it's probably been 20 years since I've seen it. So
Mm.
whenever that music started, even at the very beginning, that bomb, I can't, since that
Yeah.
immediately that it's like when you put on your favorite shirt or your favorite shoes, and it just
Hmm.
feels good. It feels comfortable. It's what it
Yep.
felt like, and
Hmm.
like all these scenes all came back to my memory immediately. So I enjoyed the nostalgic tonight for me. It was very nostalgic for me tonight. I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yes. Agreed.
Gory.
How about you, Gory?
For me, this one it's kind of bounced around a lot for me, like over the years. Like I said, I don't dislike any of these movies. I like this one a lot. When I was a kid, this was one of my like favorites because the Jamie Lloyd movies. I love Jamie Lloyd so much. As I've
Hmm.
gotten older, just because I think how cool it would have been to see if they actually followed through with Jamie, being a killer. I think that'd be
Hmm.
fun. Yes, there's some decisions there I don't like, but I've learned to just kind of appreciate these movies for what they are
Yeah.
and appreciate
Yeah.
what's good about them and enjoy them for what they are, not what we didn't get. And for what this is, it's cool. It's this cool little gothic entry into the franchise. Some, really great acting from Danielle Harris, and some interesting ideas.
Hmm.
I
Agreed.
actually liked where Call to Thorn did some stuff that was really unique. And even though they may not have planned that, this movie did set that up, and it was an interesting way to go.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
never I never would have thought that's where it was gonna go. The whole cult of Thorn thing in
Yeah.
six.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
and I can't lie, man. I was really curious. I'm like, all right, who is the dude in the black shoes, man,
Me
in the
too.
boots? Who
Yes.
who? I'm thinking to myself as a kid, right? Who broke Michael Myers out of jail? What's going on?
Yes.
So
Hmm.
it
Yeah.
was. So 4 had a great cliffhanger, and 5 also kept my curiosity. At the end.
Hmm.
So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
these movies are
And
good.
those movies have like this continuation of the ending of the no, like the ending of Halloween where Loomis realizes Michael's gone. Then
Yes.
you
Right.
have 4 where Loomis sees that Jamie's attacked her mom. And then this one where she realizes Michael's gone, he's out.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
it's
Mhm.
kind of like this ongoing kind of thing that's kind of tying it all together.
Yep. So I was saying if 5 came out now, maybe we wouldn't like it at all, but nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
The
I
other thing too
mean,
is the internet culture I feel has really it's really to a degree made the movie like world rough. People have
yeah,
opinions about things before they've even come out.
right,
People review bomb things before they come out, and before people even have a chance to form their own opinion, they watch videos and stuff, and somebody they like has an opinion, and they adopt that without really thinking through how do I feel
right,
about it. You don't need to agree with everybody else. You can have your own damn
Right.
opinion, and there's nothing wrong with that.
We have that
right.
discussion with Fate every Lethal Collective when he says
Yeah.
Halloween Ends is going to be trash. It's trash.
Hmm.
All right,
Mhm.
dude, it hasn't even come out yet. Let's
Yeah.
let's
Right.
watch, buddy.
Well, and
And
I think I think part of it too is that it's very in vogue. When something is super popular, to
Right.
try to just start throwing darts at it before
True.
you've actually seen it. Like for
Yeah.
instance, me and my brother, we've talked movies since we were little kids, and probably no one else in this universe, I've had as many conversations about movies, and as far as,
Mhm.
hey, I saw this, I liked it, did you like it? And we kind of
Hmm.
go back and forth, and we line up a lot on things. But even with that being said, if he tells me, like, if it's a movie I'm interested in, he says, man, I didn't like that, I'm still going to watch it and
Hmm.
go in ready to absorb whatever happens. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But a lot of people aren't like that. And like you said, Gore, the internet culture has changed a lot of things in that
There's
way.
this attitude of people
True.
that I really find off-putting because back in like the 90s and stuff, it was mainstream people who were like, okay, horror movies are crap in general. And there's still a lot of people who do that and say they're all the same thing. I really hate when people in our own, who call themselves horror fans are so quick to shit on horror movies. And some people have this attitude like they're sitting on their throne and like, dance for me. This movie must be the best 5-star thing in the world for me. You know what? Not every movie needs to be for you. It doesn't.
Right.
They are movies made
Right,
because people want to tell stories, and you can appreciate them for what they are. I
right.
really, I don't like that attitude where every movie needs to thrill me. Not everything is about me. I
Hmm.
honestly kind of think of it because I used to be a teacher. I think of it like, like you have these like students, like creative people who are bringing you these things, and you would never be like that to a child. Like if a child like brought you this, you'd be like, okay, there's some cool ideas here. You're forgiving of children.
Yeah,
You're
Right.
forgiving of people who are trying their best. But a lot of people have this idea that with movies that they are like they work for us or something. They don't. They're just
Like
right.
we're
trying to
entitled.
tell a
They owe
story.
us.
Yeah.
Exactly, this
Hmm.
entitlement. It's so
Yeah.
frustrating.
Yeah.
View
Yep.
it more like your. What if your friend showed you this and they worked really hard on it? Like, I think you'd be a lot kinder.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Have a good night, Oracle.
Have a good night,
See you,
Glad to
Oracle.
Oracle.
have you. Hopefully see you tomorrow night for H2O.
Yeah. Hope you'll be there.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
We had another
But
great turnout tonight. Night. Did you notice that? By the way, we hadn't mentioned that, but we had like almost 40 people. I think
yes.
for the watch party again for this Halloween fest. Which, not to derail the stream or anything, but I just want to say real quick, you guys are so awesome because watch
Yes.
parties are a niche within a niche. If you think about it,
Hmm.
not everyone likes to be on live streams, and then not everyone likes to do watch parties, even that do live streams. So it's even a smaller group typically, and so
Yeah.
a successful live stream like watch party on just a typical day for Night and I, when we throw it, if we get 15, 16 people like watching, that's pretty good. I'm happy
Yeah.
with that because I know not
Hmm.
everyone wants to watch a movie or a specific movie. I mean, that's a very limited scope.
That's right.
But what we found though in Night and I doing this now for this is week 2, is the highest watch party numbers we've ever had for both of our channels are on these
Hmm.
Halloween Fest movies. And
Yeah.
they've all been in the like 40, at least 40 in all of these movies.
Yep.
That's amazing. I just wanted to call out and say kudos to you guys for
Yeah.
showing up and being a part of this. And it just gets us more as creators excited for the next
Yeah.
one.
Absolutely.
So thank you guys.
Yes.
It's awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Brandon was saying, I don't love every horror movie ever, but even the worst ones, I try to find something positive about them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too,
Absolutely.
Right.
Brian.
Very
Yeah.
rarely is a movie completely without value. Like I have a cousin who's a screenwriter. He tells me all the time, like, nobody sets out to make a bad movie. And when we have this
Right.
idea that these movies have to like do so much by us, that they have to
Hmm.
like amaze us, we go into it with the wrong idea. Just look at it like art and try to find something that you can connect within it. Just
Hmm.
anything.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Or not.
True.
I mean, you also don't have to.
Or-
It's just a fucking
yeah.
movie. You can
That's
just
right.
ignore it. But when people get really bent out of shape about movies, I'm just like, why are you wasting so much time and energy on this? Just go watch something else. There's 1,000 other movies out there.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true. That's
right.
very true. Yep. Well, guys, we're going to get ready to wrap this up. But thank you so much for everyone in the live chat coming through and hanging out with us, watching the movie with us if you got a chance, or talking with us. Obviously, this panel is amazing. Thank you guys for hanging
Oh,
out. Katie,
thank
as
you.
always, and Corey, thank you for joining me
Thanks
and
for having
Steven.
me, guys. This was
Yeah,
fun.
This is a
this
lot
was
of
a
fun.
I love
blast.
watching this, especially this time of year. Like this just hits the sweet spot.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
Yes,
right.
it
And and,
does.
and and isn't that the thing though? I don't not to keep going on and on, but to me that's what's so cool is that, we can put these movies on around this time of year and we can still enjoy them.
Yes.
They're not
Mhm.
perfect movies, but that's kind of the charm of them too. Like we were sitting here watching this movie and having fun with it,
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and it's still seeing great things.
Hmm.
Right.
Um
That's
and
right.
it's funny because it doesn't seem like we have type of way of looking at movies today. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
just take it for what it is. You may not like
Hmm.
it, but you might find a lot of things to do, and so forth. So
It's true.
it is what it is. Um, you're amazing too, Brett.
Yes, you are.
Thanks a
Oh
lot, man.
yeah,
I'm excited to
We
see the
appreciate
absolutely.
that.
movie.
Right? Me
Oh,
too,
it's gonna be
right?
awesome.
Me too.
The world of fan films are getting better and better every year. I'm
They
super stoked
are.
about it.
They really are.
It's gonna be
Oh,
great.
man. But yeah, for you guys in the live chat or watching the replay, thank you so much for checking out. Please give the video a like. That helps support the channel. We
Hmm.
appreciate it. Check out these guys' channels. The links are in the description. Gory B Movie, Popping the Popcorn, and of course, Craven Something Scary. So, anyways, we will catch you guys later. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Bye, guys.